Who is Kekoa Cazimero? It's a pretty heavy question. My name is Kekoa Cazimero. I have just recently turned 30 years old. I grew up in Waimanalo, Hawaii, and I consider myself a professional surfer and an entrepreneur and an ambassador of Aloha. That's probably what I'd like my title to be. As a kid, growing up in Waimanalo had its challenges, being fair-skinned, having long blonde hair. You know, my home break was Sandy Beach, Mox, but you know, I played football growing up, and you know, I got into fights with my cousins. Like, I have a really funny story where actually my cousin was a linebacker, I was the quarterback, Pop Warner, and he ended up calling me out and telling me he's gonna lick me after practice, and then long story short, it actually ended up being my cousin, who's like full Hawaiian. So that kind of explains growing up in Waimanalo in a nutshell. Surfing is my life, it's my passion, it's given me everything. Like, it's given me the platform to do what I'm doing now, you know, with AWA, Ambassadors with Aloha. You know, I have that platform that, you know, I've built this, you know, relationship with my followers and my fans, and, you know, the surf community, and, you know, friends and that are in the industry, and it sort of has like leaked into that side of my life. So everything I'm doing now is so, I feel like, just, you know, parallel with one another. Man, it's like when people ask me what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, it gets like sort of overwhelming. I get so caught up in my own thoughts, and I get so passionate that I start to just like mentally like trap myself before I can even say anything. And I find myself like fighting anxiety a lot of the time because I'm so anxious to get, you know, accomplish my goals and get to where I want to get to. And it's like, you know, when I'm extremely motivated, but at the same time, it's just like, there's so many different levels to how I had to get to where I am now. You know, like 10 years ago, I saw myself going in a completely different direction. Growing up competing and having such a successful amateur career competing, and you see yourself being on tour like 100%. That's where I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna end up on tour, and it's just like, it's life. It's finding, you know, where you fit and where you know you belong. And, you know, for me, it's like I thought I was supposed to end up on tour and I was supposed to compete my whole life, but then I shortly realized, like, I love to compete. I love the, you know, the feeling of competition. I'm a very competitive person, but I mean, I'm in a completely different place in my life and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So grateful for where I'm at now. And I had to go through a lot of heavy duty personal, you know, issues with, you know, stuff that happened with my family. I mean, you know, my family has gone through some tragic stuff, you know, personal stuff that wasn't so personal that, you know, a lot of people know about. And, you know, for me, you know, growing up, being so close to my family and, you know, believing family is everything, it's like, it's heartbreaking when you go through stuff, you know, that my family went through and, you know, with my father and whatnot. And it's like, it sort of has like hit me and made me know in my heart, like 2000% that I need to step up and become the man that I need to become and do things the right way. All of this stuff I've gone through, people are like, oh, it's devastating, or oh, that's super gnarly. It's like, yeah, I went through all of that, but it made me sort of come to this point in my life where I have all of these extremely exciting opportunities and projects coming up. But, you know, in order to get there, I had to be hungry. I was behind the 8 ball, basically, when I started, rather than being somewhere where it was an even playing field. There's so much stuff being thrown at me, and I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for it because it's made me stronger. It's made me more passionate about what I do. It's made me way more hungry, you know, to get where I know we're meant to be. And yeah, that goes hand in hand with just, you know, surfing and, you know, putting out the best content possible and surfing the best I can surf, and, you know, training at the highest level, as well as operating and running my business at the highest level. And, you know, I've changed my mentality. It's like I've always grown up and like been trying to be like the guy, or I want to be the guy always getting the shot, or I want to be the guy on the cover, or I'm the man in the lineup, always hustling everyone. It's like it's just like, it's so much more than that now. It's like, you know, you become humbled, and, you know, as time goes on, you really do realize what's important. And, you know, I'm at a point in my life where, you know, I have so much, you know, goals and things I want to achieve, and, you know, I'm extremely grateful for everything that's been put in front of me.